before in the various seasons of my living, have given it to moments that I thought deserved its weight, have felt the warmth of something and called it love and giving, and found it beautiful, but somehow still not quite the great. Not because those loves were false or weren't entirely real. They were honest in the way that everything I felt was true. But there is a difference in the depth of what I feel, a difference I discovered in the moment I found you. Because true is not the same as good or real or even deep. It is the word that lives beneath all other words for love, the kind that doesn't ask for anything to keep, that simply is the way a star is simply up above. You're my true love, not a phrase I use for convenience, but the most considered and the most precisely held of all. You're my true love, with the fullness and the leniency of something that has answered every single one of love's own call. Not true like a perfection or a love without the struggle, but true like a direction that the compass always finds. You're my true love, and the whole of life's great puzzle finally makes the kind of sense that settles in the mind. I understand now what the poets were attempting, why they reached for words that always seemed to fall a little short, why the deepest kind of love has always been exempting itself from any language that the ordinary sought. Because true love is not a feeling that arrives and is completed. It is something that reveals itself more fully every day. And every year I've loved you, I have found myself defeated by the growing size of what I feel and cannot fully say. Because true is not the same as good or real or even deep. It is the word that lives beneath all other words for love, the kind that doesn't ask for anything to keep, that simply is the way a star is simply up above. You're my true love, not a phrase I use for convenience, but the most considered and the most precisely held of all. You're my true love, with the fullness and the leniency of something that has answered every single one of love's own call. Not true like a perfection or a love without the struggle, but true like a direction that the compass always finds. You're my true love, and the whole of life's great puzzle finally makes the kind of sense that settles in the mind. And the most extraordinary thing about a love that's truly true is how it changes everything around it by just being what it is. How the ordinary world looks different when it's holding you. How even the most difficult becomes the most of his. Because true love is not the absence of the heart or of the aching. It is the presence of the one thing that makes all of it worthwhile. And you are that one thing, and you are the making of every hard thing beautiful, with nothing but your smile. You're my true love, not a phrase I use for convenience, but the most considered and the most precisely held of all. You're my true love, with the fullness and the leniency of something that has answered every single one of love's own call. Not true like a perfection or a love without the struggle, but true like a direction that the compass always finds. You're my true love, and the whole of life's great puzzle finally makes the kind of sense that settles in the mind. You're my true love, the realest thing I've ever known. You're my true love, and in that truth I finally found my home. I've learned the particular texture of the waiting, the way it settles in the chest and makes a home, the way the days can pass without the weight abating, the way you learn to carry what you carry all alone. And I have had the conversations with myself about the wisdom, ask the honest questions that the waiting always brings, but every answer led me back to the same kingdom, the place where you are worth the everything that waiting stings. And I am not waiting out of weakness or of fear, not waiting because I have no other place to be. I am waiting because everything that matters most is clear, and what is clear is you, and what you mean to me. I'll wait for you, not as a passive kind of hoping, but as the most deliberate and conscious choice I make. I'll wait for you, with every door completely open, with everything still ready for whenever you wake. Not waiting like a prisoner, or waiting like a stone, but waiting like a lighthouse keeps its beam across the sea. I'll wait for you, and I will never wait alone, because the waiting carries you already inside of me. There are seasons in the waiting that are harder than the others, when the distance feels less like a test and more like a loss, when the certainty I carry underneath the covers of my patience starts to question if the waiting has a cost. But then I find you in the memory of everything you've given, in the way you left your light on every part of who I am. And the doubt that had been growing has again been driven out by the reminder of the love that is your ground. And I am not waiting out of weakness or of fear, not waiting because I have no other place to be. I am waiting because everything that matters most is clear, and what is clear is you, and what you mean to me. I'll wait for you, not as a passive kind of hoping, but as the most deliberate and conscious choice I made. I'll wait for you, with every door completely open, with everything still ready for whenever you awake. Not waiting like a prisoner, you already inside of me. And I have learned that waiting for the right love is not wasting, that the time spent holding space for what is true is never lost, that every day of patient and intentional and tasting of the absence is a testament to what the love has cost. Because I'll wait for you, not out of inability to move on, but out of the deepest certainty that moving on would be the life. And the waiting is my way of saying what I've always sung on, that you are worth the every moment till the day we reunite. I'll wait for you, not as a passive kind of hoping, but as the most deliberate and conscious choice I make. I'll wait for you, with every door completely open, with everything still ready for whenever you awake. Not waiting like a prisoner, or waiting like a stone, but waiting like a lighthouse keeps its beam across the sea. I'll wait for you, and I will never wait alone, because the waiting carries you already inside of me. I'll wait for you, I'll wait for you, however long it takes. I'll wait for you, through every dawn and every heartbreak.